there. How you guys doing? Let me make sure that we are live and that you are able to watch this video fully because I got something I want to say. I got something I want to say to you guys. So let me go ahead and check my social media settings as always so that I can do this live video. I know it's a little dark in here, y'all. I don't feel like being under the light. So y'all bear with me. And I am changing the audience. Good afternoon, everybody. It's the midday, and I wanted to talk to you about my Bloodline Breaker Blueprint. I just got off the phone with one of my former students that I am helping to launch her coaching program. And so, in my conversation with her, she was asking me about the Bloodline Breaker Blueprint. And I was explaining to her all the features and all of the things that's happening with that. And I've realized that there's a lot of things that I have not told you about it. So, first of all, let me share the vision. What God has shown me is that He's going to raise up. What I saw in the vision is 300 women. I saw 300 women. Hey, Lynn, I saw 300 women that were going forth and taking back territory in the spirit. Hey, Renisha. So, what God showed me is that I am to train 30 women in intense spiritual warfare. Now, this is something that I know because I grew up around it. Um, I have personally won some of the battles that you guys are facing. And I'm going to share a little bit inside the course. Some of the things that you're going through, I have had to use these strategies and tactics. And not only did I use them, but through God's grace, I won. I won. And I'm going to specifically on day one, when we start on November 29th, I'm going to tell you some of the battles that I actually won with these warfare strategies. So I want you to take them seriously. And so when I say starting with 30 women, hey, Kamisha, when I say I'm starting with 30 women, what's happening is God is using me to train up 30 women. And then I'm going to in turn teach these 30 women how to launch a course for them to raise up 10 other women in the area that they are anointed in. See, it is the area that you struggle with the most and that you overcome and struggle to overcome in that you are anointed to help pull people out of. And so I'm going to show you how to create a course. The person I was talking to on the phone today, their children had labels put on them regarding education. When you had children with learning disabilities, and she wrote a book called Rewired Parenting, but now she wants to teach parents beyond one-on-one coaching, but teaching them how to war spiritually, and they need some practical tools. Another one of you guys may be gifted in administration. And so there's a war, a spiritual war, but there are physical tools that you have to help other people. What I'm going to show you how to do is marry the spiritual part, the warfare part, with the practical tools that you have. And so one of the reasons why the investment for this is so high is because you're getting a 2-in-1 deal. What's happening is I'm teaching you about warfare in your specific area, but I'm also going to show you how to create a course that you can launch to help 10 other women. That's the reason why it is this way. And so I realized that I hadn't quite explained that. That is the vision. That's what we're going for. So you're going to get equipped, and then God is going to send you out, and you're going to commit to helping 10 people. Why? Because there are battles that you have won that other people are still fighting. There are things that you have already stepped on, defeated, and it's already under your feet that people are still in the middle of, not knowing how they're going to get out. But because you haven't shown up yet, because you haven't launched your course yet, because you haven't married what you've done, you haven't reverse engineered that process enough so that you can help somebody else. That's the reason why it hasn't happened yet. And so that is what I'm doing with this Bloodline Breaker Blueprint. You're going to learn how to fight, how to war, understanding the warfare side, but you're also going to successfully launch a course where you help 10 women, or you bring 10 people who have that same problem, 10 families that have that same problem, 10 guys that have that same problem. You help them to overcome in that area. I can't impact everybody. Everybody doesn't listen to the prayer call. I don't live in the city that you live in. I don't listen. I'm not, my podcast is not in the ears of all of those people. But where you are and where you stand is where you have jurisdiction, and you can speak to the mountains that you already trampled under your feet for other people. You can show them how to do it. And so that is what the Bloodline Breaker Blueprint is all about. I'm going to be teaching you some things, some specific things regarding your maturity. I'm going to teach you how I overcome some things and how deliverance actually works when you're doing it on self, right? When God is delivering you, what it feels like, what it looks like, some of the things you have to trudge through, and some of the tools and tactics that you need, and also understanding where the enemy is hiding. One of the things that we don't do as Christians is we have prescription prayers. We're crying out to God when things get bad, where prior to you stepping into the arena, you have to already fortify your family. You already have to pray over your family, over your kids. Every area that the enemy constantly attacks, you have to put that thing under your feet already before you get in there. Your prayers should be like vitamins. So you don't have that many emergency room visits. You don't have that many, God, I need you to come right now, because you've already been in his face and you've already brought those things to his attention. And so I want to encourage you. This is unlike anything that I've ever taught. This is unlike anything that I've ever taught. As a matter of fact, I don't even have time on my podcast, on the prayer call, in any book to even outline this. This is my first, y'all see me looking over there. That's where all of the content is. This is my first opportunity to really be able to attack spiritual warfare in this way. And so thank you, Nakia, for letting me know that I didn't quite explain it. I'm not only going to help you to fight, to war, to win, but I also am going to show you how to impact 10 other people, because we got to reach people. Our people are crying out. Our people are like, where is the help, Lord? They're struggling and suffering, and you got the keys and the answers, and you haven't shown up yet. So for the first 6 weeks, we are going to go over the warfare strategies. I'm going to train on spiritual warfare. The next time, what's going to happen is after the 6 weeks, then we're going to start working on you being sent out. You're going to get a certificate. You're going to get some instructions, and I'm going to show you how to craft your course so that not only can you monetize it if you want to monetize it, but I'll show you how to package it, how to get your people, all of that stuff, because I've done this thing over and over and over. And you can really impact some people with the knowledge that you have. So if you're interested, I only need 30 people. I'm doing it until Friday of next week, or up until the 30 people come. And I already have some people on the roster. So after the 30 is done, then I'm done. My goal is 300, which is 30. And then those 30 are going to help to send 10 out. That's it. And so if that is you, you definitely want to inbox me. If that is you, you definitely want to just say I'm in the comments, or I need to know more, and I will reach out to you. I'll inbox you and let you know what it looks like when we start, all of the information, answer all the questions that you have. But once I get 30, I got to stop there, because of what it is, it's so intense. I can't have a whole lot of people. I need to make sure everybody gets it, everybody comes along, and that we are equipped to go out and help 10 people each. So I want to thank you guys for getting on this impromptu live. I wanted you to know what it's all about. But if you are watching this replay, reply to this email if it's in your email. If you're looking on social media, email me or inbox me, or say, I want to know more in the comments, so that I can share more information with you. 300 strong. God's 300. That's what he showed me. And it's going to start with 30 core women. God bless you guys. I'll see you next time.